We hear a lot of blob remoting, whether it's EBS, RBS, or some other method, makes fill in the blank more complicated, right? It's the fear that now that I've decoupled the blob from the metadata, from the content database, I've complicated disaster recovery. I've complicated, replication. I've complicated, fill in the blank, right? We've heard, numerous. We've seen blog posts on this stuff too, where there's this fear that I just made stuff a lot harder. It's going to be more complicated. It's going to take more time. It's going to impact the integrity of the data. And a lot of that that's just noise. It shows a fundamental lack of understanding of how EBS and RBS work in the first place. It shows that people don't understand that blob stores are natively static in nature. There's no update operations that happen within a blob store. Blobs are added. There's two things that happen. Blobs are added, blobs are removed. And then you have these, orphan blobs when a list item, when a blob no longer has a list item or list items referencing it. If you understand that, the need to have a fully synchronized backup of your content databases and your blob store that requirement goes away. It still might be nice to be able to do that, and there might be scenarios and folks that are comfortable doing that, and there's tools out there that allow you to do that. Some of them, out of the box natively within SharePoint, but it's absolutely not a requirement. And removing that requirement opens up a whole new world of possibilities from a disaster recoverability perspective.